Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca Michelle, and today I am trying a challenge that I've seen across the YouTubers who play Sims. It's a TikTok challenge. Now, I am not on TikTok. However, I am quite intrigued by this challenge, and I believe it's actually a challenge that came from either The Sims 1 or 2, so very long time ago. And so what we start with is we start with a sim in a square tile box. You zero the money. You find ways to sell things to make your box bigger. So you need to have your sim survive. So there's no doors to the outside allowed because you're not allowed outside until you have a full bathroom, a bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room. And with that, we will meet our sim. Her name is Alice Wonders, and I've chosen her aspiration as painter extraordinaire. She's a creative. Practice makes perfect. I've also made her hot-headed just so there is somewhat of a challenge to this. And with that, let's get started. So this is Alice on her property in her little box. Now, we might see some really weird moodlets crop up every now and then, and that's because I have mods in my game as well, and I just haven't been bothered to remove any of those. So I've seen a few different people complete this challenge, so I know some tips. However, we'll just try and make this happen and try and expand her house and get in at least a toilet before she needs to go. And her needs are pretty decent at this point. And let's start with Alice's adventure. So I know that taking selfies can get some cash up front. And what we'll do is we can sell those from her inventory. $28, excellent, or simoleons rather. And let's crack on with taking some more photos. I don't know, that might be the wall there. Take some more selfies. All right. 63 simoleons, excellent. So what do we need to expand this? 120. Okay. So get her to take some more photos. For some reason, even taking photos of like where you can't see her face actually sells, which I thought was actually quite interesting. So eventually, once we expand her little house a bit and start getting the toilet and the sink and the fridge, we can buy her an easel because I would like her to be able to reach her aspiration. So I would hope my aim is to try and complete as much of this as possible while completing her little home here. All right. Okay, so it looks like we do now have enough to be able to expand, but let's just keep going with this. Let's just make this happen as best as we can. Now, as I said, this has been going around on TikTok. I don't watch TikTok. I'm not part of the millennial culture that does that. But all power to you if you do, honestly. I myself am more of a YouTube, Instagram, Reels person. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got 252. So let's do a quick expand and then so let's go that way. And do we have enough to go that way? Now, how much is it for a toilet? Let's have a look. So we need plumbing and the cheapest toilet, 250. Okay, all right. Let's get her to take some more selfies. And we might get some of her face this time. Yes, we do. And for some reason, this isn't changing it isn't changing the filter option or the face option. See what I mean? I'm trying all of these. I don't know if my game is bugged or anything like that, but that's okay. That's all right. I did do a recording for another challenge that I am trying to complete. I recorded 40 minutes and then my my needs bars down here wasn't showing accurately and my sim died randomly. So I have to go back and record, which is quite frustrating because 40 minutes is a long time to record and get through some gameplay. That's okay. I am starting with this one because it's hopefully quick and doesn't take too long to edit because I will also be editing this myself. Now, I am not new to playing The Sims. However, I'm it's not really part of my skill set, neither is editing. But here I am giving it a go. I went to this event on Friday. So today is Sunday, the 18th of May. And on Friday evening, I went to this event that is run by this amazing entrepreneur and businesswoman and coach, and not quite a life coach, but she has many labels and everything. And I went to this event and I met some of these like amazing women who were just wanting to step out of their comfort zones and to really to learn and grow and push themselves in ways that they haven't before. And part of my thing that evening was I wanted to pull myself out of my comfort zone and build my confidence as far as making YouTube videos go and editing. And this is me holding myself accountable to that. And what was really sweet is that one of the amazing women I met there, she actually immediately followed me on YouTube, which I think was really lovely. To that lovely person, if you are watching this, I say hello to you and thank you for believing in my ability to actually go forward with what I said that I was going to. Photography is an art. Alice seems to be enjoying framing the perfect shot should she gain the likes photography preference. Absolutely. Let's enhance that creative skill if possible. So we've got 344 simoleons now, which is fabulous. Let's expand just one more and let's get a toilet. No, we can't afford that. I just spent all the money. That's okay. Let's take some more selfies and everything. Oh, that's really nice. I think these can be sold to publishing as well. Yeah, sell to publication. I don't know that it gets more money, but you can sell them individually. Cool. All right. That will get her famous anyway. I don't know that I want that because she actually can't leave. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. Yeah, so she can't actually leave this box until all of the other rooms are actually in place. So let's try and get this done as quickly as possible. Once she's actually started the painting, that will sell quite quickly. The biggest trap with doing the painting and stuff is that you actually need to make sure that you've got enough simoleons to be able to complete a painting as well. What time is it? It's almost 8 p.m. Oh, love. That's a nice one. No, there we go. And so one of the reasons why I chose the name Alice is Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite movies. Don't know why. I think it's like the curious nature of Alice, and I like both the cartoon and the Johnny Depp versions as well. And I just, I don't know. I think I just like the curiosity behind it and being embraced for figuring out who you are and embracing yourself and everything. So let's get you a toilet. Why are you not being able to be placed? We don't need the toilet out there. Okay, so just going to bb.move objects on. So I'm just using a little cheat there just so we're able to place this toilet. So use, let's give you some privacy, love. And what are your needs looking like at the moment? So not too bad. So I think that the next thing that we will try and do is get her a mini fridge because she's going to be hungry quite quickly. And so how much is the, no, not electronics, appliances, my bad. So 950. Okay, so 950 is the cheapest. And how much is the easel actually? So that comes under activities and skills. And so creative, it's not that one. Easel 350. That one is a little bit cheaper than the fridge. So maybe we just continue and get the easel and then hopefully she doesn't die because that would be absolutely tragic. Oh, she's got a face mask on. I don't know how she afforded that, but that is okay. All right. I'm glad that we're able to make money doing selfies and stuff. Some of the other YouTubers that I have watched, there is this decorations box that you can get for decorating for Christmas and events and everything, and rummaging through that yields some really good results as well. I wasn't planning on. The face mask looks great. The face mask is from one of the mods that I have installed, I think. Yeah, so I wasn't planning on using the decorations box because I really would like to master the skill for her. So let's see. 174. Do we have enough for an easel? How much was the easel? I think it was 350, but you need to have some simoleons left to be able to do a painting. So let's try and get another couple of hundred doing this before hopefully she doesn't go hungry or anything and die, because that would be terrible. I don't know, maybe getting a decorations box isn't such a bad idea at this point. I don't even know how much that is, but let's keep going. Beautiful. All right, so 368, which is great. And let's just go one more and see how much that gets us. 165. Okay, so let's get the easel if we can. Is there a cheaper easel? And that's 350. Okay. And mathematical diagram. I don't know what that is, but anyway, let's give it a go. She's feeling inspired, which is great. So it should make the skill building go up a little bit better. Once she's completed this, I might actually see if I can change some of the lot traits to help with the skill building increase. The way you do that is through build mode. Oh, she's getting tired. So we spent $100 on this painting. So it'll be interesting to see how much we're actually able to sell it for. Usually at the beginning of this, it isn't entirely profitable. Okay, so we can make 7 simoleons on that. Not too bad, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into build mode, and we're going to make this a tiny home residential. And so it's currently a micro home, which is absolutely amazing. And then the traits panel, natural light, because once she's got windows, that'll be helpful. Home studio, so that helps with the painting, and private dwelling. So recently The Sims did a bit of an upgrade and you can have someone come in and rob your things. Now, that's not entirely possible in this instance because there's no doors. However, confident painting. Let's do this because she's currently confident. It's not entirely possible because there's no way for anyone to be able to get into her house. But I thought I would do that anyway. So she's acquired the painting skill, which is great. Her hunger is going down. Love, come on. Sell to collector, fabulous. Okay, and how much was that? Oh, I wonder if I have the pack installed that allows us to have the esky because that would give us some food as well. So she's reached painting level 2, which is great. Come on, keep painting, love. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, you're almost there. Excellent. All right, so sell to a collector, 125 simoleons. Now, let's see if there is an esky. Don't actually know what it comes under. Is it off the grid? I actually don't know what it's called in here either. There we go. Portable cooler. So she can at least have something, have a quick meal now. Let's have some granola. Does this, oh, it opens this way. Okay, no worries. Sorry about that, Alice. Let's try that again. Have some granola real quick before you die of hunger. Quick. Okay, excellent. So those needs are going up, which is great. Don't know where she's actually going to sleep yet. Okay, all right. So let's do a confident painting again, and hopefully we can sell it for something decent. Reach painting level 3, fabulous. That's what we want. Okay, and let's sell you 173, excellent. All right, let's classic painting. So 100. Oh my goodness, we're going up against the clock here, team. She is going to pass out shortly. Fortunately, we have to spend money to make money. So it's an absolute grind to begin with, but she is reaching her aspiration quite quickly, which is quite good. Okay, oh, that was a 244, which is great. Oh, come on, eat your yogurt. We don't want you to starve. Come on. All right, come on, love. Okay, I know you're getting a little bit smelly, so let's try and increase your home just a little. 120, that's great. Let's move you over, and if you need to pass out, you can. Now, how much is the cheapest bed? 240. Okay, so that's not too bad. Very close to that. Let's do a figure painting. Okay. Come on, love. Okay, so she's painted for 5 hours. The next part of the aspiration is to paint while inspired. Hopefully this one will include that because she's currently inspired. Did you finish that? Sell to collector. That's great. No, love, come on. Who is Margaret Murdoch? Shouldn't you have a license for being that ugly? Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Oh, that's so horrible. Let's do a classic painting. Glad she's living inside because it is raining. She's doing really well, like doing this in the dark as well. Oh, that's really nice. Come on. So she's leveling up quite quickly by the looks of it. So sell to collector, which is great. She's a 1-star celebrity now, which is fabulous. So what are her needs actually looking like? So she is about to pass out by the looks of it. So let's try and expand her home just a little. And we'll move you over here and we can fit you in here and let's get you to have a bit of a nap. And hopefully your needs don't go down in the meantime. So the next thing is that we'll try and get her a sink so her hygiene isn't impacted. I could get so tired of watching and want to start doing. Have you tried woohoo? Lady, that's not part of our challenge. All right. Let's wake her up and she can have a quick meal. So have some cereal, have a juice. All right. Out of bed. Come on. Wonderful. And then we will get her painting again. We want to be able to get her inspired, but we probably need a mirror or something for that she can talk to. I know that builds confidence. I guess becoming inspired is continuing her creativity, I think. All right. 8:30 p.m. She's doing well to do this in the dark. That is a true skill. No, stop playing on your phone. Let's sell this and we go again. Let's do a confident painting. Once again, we are spending money to make money, or simoleons rather. All right. We've actually achieved quite a lot I've been recording now for close to 30 minutes, which is pretty great. We've achieved quite a bit. Let's actually get her a light in here because I feel quite bad. Lighting, so we want, I think that's the cheapest and like by far the brightest as well. So let's do this again. Wonderful. Resume. Oh, why is she heartbroken? Come on. Resume, love. Sell. It's actually getting up there now. Hygiene, yes, I know your hygiene's actually becoming quite poor. Let's get you some food real quick. And then you can use this. All right. Give her a bit of privacy. Even though she is a sim, I still feel weird about watching them. Oh, love. Oh, she's getting dirty. Mathematical diagram. That one worked out really well last time, so we'll try that one again. And so she's currently inspired. So we've got 2 out of 3. So this one might be the third. And then we can move on to the next part of her aspiration, which would be absolutely amazing. Oh, we've got 826 simoleons, so we can actually expand and put in a shower for her. So she's reached level 2 of logic, and I think that's through doing the mathematical diagram, which is absolutely great. 127. Oh, that one didn't yield a super great result, but that's okay. So let's expand and go that way. And what we need is a shower. Quick, plumbing. Okay, so we've got 550 or 300. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, and do we have enough to put in a wall? And I guess we'll need to put in another light. Wonderful. Okay, so it is actually coming together. Get her to have a soothing shower, and then hygiene is doing all right. Have a quick sleep, and then we'll grab a quick meal. All right, wonderful. Okay, we don't want her to sleep for too long because we don't want her hunger to go down. So, sorry, love. And then we want her to do an abstract painting for 100, and then we'll do a classic painting for another 100. We should have enough money, hopefully. Okay, wonderful. Achieve level painting 4. So we've done that. Sell 3 paintings to collectors or art gallery and complete 3 emotional paintings. So she's on painting level 7 already, which is absolutely incredible. Wow. Look at her go. That's so cool. I don't know what that is. So a painterly calling. Alice is relishing every brushstroke. Should she let the colours flow and embrace that she likes painting? Yes. Although it would be more of a challenge to actually say no to that. And there goes my alarm. I will stop this shortly. Let's go one more figure painting, and then we might actually call it a day. So she's doing quite well as far as her a house goes. She's got a bed, toilet, a bathroom, some food. So not too bad for 465. Amazing. Let's do this. Great. Excellent. All right. Okay. And with that, I might actually leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.